Hey guys, this is George.
And Rhonda.
And this is What About Your Friends?
Our web series where we talk all things friendship. The good, the bad.
The ugly, the indifferent.
The shade. Anywho, we are so happy to be back bringing you another episode talking about what we love to talk about the most.
Friendship.
Yes. So as always, we have a drink of the day, drink of the episode. This time, we are taking it to the next level. Okay?
I will dedicate this to all the people in the South, to all the old uncles, the unks, the people that sit outside the liquor store, you know, everybody. Uncle Bobo, Uncle P-Way, Johnny, you know, because today, the drink of choice is Moonshine.
Oh my God. So we are like not at all drinking all of this. This is potent. It is dangerous. Should we be like, I think we should be putting a disclaimer with this. So we got this. This was a gift from one of our friends. Brought this back from Nashville. And if you've never had moonshine before,
don't try it.
Tread lightly. I'm not saying don't try it, but tread lightly. This is 150 proof. And
we're just gonna sip it. We want to do something different.
Cheers. Oh God.
We're just gonna put this down and never pick it back up. Okay.
If we're drunk by the end of this, you know why. Okay.
Ooh.
Anyway, so today we are talking about
the different levels of friendship.
Man, this has been one that we've wanted to do for some time, but also extremely requested because I feel like people use the word friend, whether it's friend the way that we say it or friend.
Loosely.
You guys really do use it loosely. And I say you guys because I'm not that person. I'm pretty clear on what to call who, but we want to tell you our take on, you know, the different levels
of friendship.
Yes.
And I can speak for myself. I have different levels, but everybody was my friend. I would call everybody friend, but that would confuse people. But in my mind, I had these levels in my head. So I'm going to talk to you, we're going to talk to you guys about the levels of friendship.
So shall we jump right in it?
Yes.
Let's talk about the most obvious one. The best friend. Okay. Sorry, had a moment. So the best friend it's obvious. This is the person that really knows where the bodies are buried, knows all of your secrets.
The self-incriminating secrets.
Yeah, the ones that they probably were there for. You know, the one that she was like, listen, put your sneakers on. And they came without you even having to explain anything to them. They certainly probably know the most about you. And probably support you the most, and it's like your ride or die.
Yeah, you talk to like almost every day, week, depending on how busy you are.
Yeah.
This is the friend you can always pick up the phone, and they don't judge you.
I'm about to burp. Oh my God, the moonshine.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry. That is so real. Sorry. But he's my best friend. Listen, he's not going to judge me. Y'all see he paused, waited for me to go ahead and get that little burp out. Thank you.
And I tried to like keep it going while
she my best friend.
You know, we cover each other.
Shut up.
Your best friend shall always cover you, okay?
And that's in everything, in life, in prayer.
If you right, they cover you. If you wrong, they cover you. They just got your back.
They check you behind the scenes, though.
Yes.
You know, they keep you accountable. Yeah. Okay, moving on.
Friend.
You have the friend. The friend is like your friend. It is what most of us have. It is what most of us probably define the larger group of friends that we are a part of. These are people that you travel with. They may know some of your secrets too. They support your milestones throughout life.
Yep.
You have their phone number. You're probably in a group chat with them.
Yep.
These are your friends.
You might not see them every day, but they're these are your core people that you hang out with, you go to happy hour with, and stuff like that. These are your friends. They know some of your family. They're not as engulfed in your life as you're the best friend, but they're like a couple steps under your best friend.
Yes. Okay, so that one's simple. I think we all have that. We all have lots of those. I mean, at least if you're blessed and lucky enough, you have a good amount of friends. So then you have what I consider kind of like that tricky one. It's the mutual friend. Okay, so
it can get tricky.
The mutual friend, it can get very tricky. So just to kind of super define it, the mutual friend is the friend of one of your friends. So it could be the friend of your friend, which we just described what that is, or it could be the friend of your best friend. But this is someone that you may not necessarily know directly.
Correct.
You don't have an extremely personal relationship with them. But they are very close to someone that you are very close to. Which means, child, they know all your damn business, okay?
And you don't even know they know your business.
Yes, y'all.
Because you know your friend probably done vented, you know.
To this person. So
they already know you before you even know them.
Right.
Okay?
And you probably know them too. You
Correct.
know that, she going through something with her husband. Or, you know what's happening and she just got fired from her job. Or, he out here
hustling.
He out here making moves and doing a messy job of it. So
Baby mothers.
This, however, I feel like this relationship is probably the reason I say it's tricky because I feel like it's very controversial. So what will happen is like your best friend or your friend will introduce you to this person, like, oh, this is my friend, whatever, and then you wind up like liking this person. You know what I mean? Like you and this person develop a relationship friendship and y'all become friends. And now your best friend or your friend is really like, no. You're my friend and they're my friend. I don't really like this.
Because people don't like to commingle because they want to be selfish and they want you all to their self.
Yes.
But I personally feel like if they develop their own relationship, it should be fine as long as they're not talking about me. Okay?
Yeah, so you never know. That's the thing. When you go introducing your friends to your friends, you never, ever, ever know what could happen. So if you're territorial and you want your friends to see yourself,
that's when it becomes tricky. If you're a territorial person, that's when the mutual friend can cause a rift between that friendship.
Yeah.
Because some people always want to be included.
Absolutely.
And then sometimes your best friend is overprotective of you, so they're like prejudging, like, oh, I don't think I like that person for you because they might see something in that friend that you don't see.
Very true.
So
very true. So that's why I say this is probably the most controversial one. But moving on, after the mutual friend, you have the
social friend.
Yeah.
The social friend is if you hang out a lot. You see this person. I mean, they don't have your numbers, but you just keep running into each other. Like, y'all could be socialites. Y'all can like the same music or whatever.
So you see them at festivals or concerts or local events or charity events. And a lot of times the social aspect of the relationship starts via social media. So, you follow me, I follow you.
Yep.
We comment on each other's stuff. You usually can spot this person a mile away because they're somewhere like, hey, Ronnie Cakes. They don't know that your name is Rhonda or George because they only know you socially.
Yeah, they know you.
Nothing wrong with this friend. It's just a level. This is a person that, like he said, doesn't have your number. They don't know you personally.
Yeah, they're like an associate because it's a social setting,
Come on,
bars.
All right, then you have the flashback friend. The flashback friend is like a lifelong friend. You guys were almost like born to be friends. Maybe your parents were friends or your grandparents were friends or you went to elementary school.
High school together or elementary school together and you were best friends back then. You might have grew apart, but you still have a little relationship. When you see each other still all love, you might reminisce. Those are your flashback friends.
Yes, and this person could also still be your best friend or your friend because some of us have maintained a really close relationship with people that we met in high school or earlier. One of my best friends, Mona, our grandparents, our grandmothers were best friends. And that's what I mean. We were born to be friends.
Yes.
I'm the godmother to her daughters. And we still have a close relationship to this day. And like literally Mona, if I got sick, I always say this, Mona would like wipe my butt. She's actually done it before. So
I think my best friend would do that too.
Yes.
Because I was sick one time. Shout out to Courtney. And she bought me all this medicine, and I was like on my sick bed, and she was just like, "Hey."
Yes. And that's a perfect segue into the next friend, which is the framly friend.
Framly. So framly
friend. It's a tongue twister. The framly friend is.
It's like the best friend, and they exceeded the friendship qualities, and they just like family. You're always together. The family knows them. When you get there, they don't even ask for you. They be like, "Hey, where's Rhonda? Is Rhonda coming?" You be like, "No, but I'm here." Well, tell Rhonda to come.
Yes.
It's that friend.
It's the friend that's become a family member.
Yes, it's the friend that's always invited to anything you do.
Yes, even things that you aren't invited to. Mama and daddy love this person. But then the family friend is also the person who is your family member by blood. Like, this is your real relative, but you all have developed an amazing friendship. George, I think about him and some of his cousins.
Shout out to
I
the
have
clan.
cousins, and some of them I'm close with and some of them I'm not. But George has cousins that are like literally his best friends. And so you can kind of use family friend for either side. Your friend that's turned into a family member, or your family member that's turned
That
into
you can
a
hang
friend.
out with, you go to happy hour with, that's...
Yes, like a friend.
Friend.
Your friends.
Then next, we have the work friend.
Yeah.
The work friend is, you see them every day, cubicles might be next to each other, and you develop a bond. Like, you go to lunch together, you know about each other's kids, you might get invited to birthday parties.
Yeah. Baby showers at the office. This is someone that, and we spend so much time at work, and so it's natural to build friendships with your coworkers. So this is a person that, like you said, you can kick it with, you can have fun with. This is what we call like our work husbands or work wives. People that they've exceeded the level of colleague or just work friend,
And you trust them.
Yeah, like business associate, and now they're kind of like a friend. You guys might hang out outside of work. And then this is also someone that you just do business with.
Yep.
It may not be on your 9 to 5, but this may be the person that helps write your blog, or someone that you've invested in their company and you've developed a close relationship. Nothing wrong with these friends, but I will caution you to this. Be very, very mindful of people who are your work friends versus your friends or real friends. Sometimes that business relationship gets lost, and people forget that we are truly business friends. And so the same rules don't necessarily apply.
Especially when you're in a leadership position. When you're the leader and you develop friendships for somebody that's under you, it can get real tricky.
Yeah, so just be really careful, and also be really careful with the reciprocation of what's happening. Sometimes we friend people who are in positions of authority, and you may want something, you may be looking to grow with them, but you may be kind of overstepping your boundaries and trying to understand them personally. So just be careful with the work friend situation, because it could get a little sticky. And then last but not least,
this is for the niggas that's not your friends. They not your friends.
This is the friend that's not your friend.
They trying to be your friend, or they trying to cover up like they your friend, but they not your friends.
And here's the thing. Some of you all watching it are not your friend. You keep calling people your friends because of their social influence, if you will, their connection to whatever it is you may be wanting to do, and you like, oh yeah, that's my friend. I mean, think about how many times you've said, oh, do you know so and so and so, and you're like, oh yeah, that's my friend. And you sit back like, no, it's not. I don't actually know that person at all. Be very clear about what it is. It's people out here that are being hella shady. You've had so much drama with them. They don't support you. Yep. They're not there for you. They don't cover you, as you said.
They only show up when you're doing something big, or they know they can get shine.
Yeah.
And you gotta, in this day of in the age with social media, you have a lot of natural friends.
Lots of natural friends. Don't get it confused that because we are connected on the gram, that we are in fact friends. Because
or you feel like I'm about to blow up, or I'm about to go somewhere. So you're like, oh, this is my best friend. We knew each other for whatever, but I really don't remember what your name is, son.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm sorry.
I don't. If it's not your social media handle, I have no idea who you are. So you need to do the due diligence to either eliminate the not your friends, or just be clear to, know that that's what they are. This is a person that's just around, or you're the person that's just around. We know lots of people.
Yeah.
that does not make them our friends. Okay, so.
And then sometimes your real friends will sniff them out before you even realize they plotting on you.
I mean, raise your hand if you've had a friend tell you, that's not your friend. Yeah.
Because 9 times out of 10, they know something about that person that you don't even know.
And how about if your mama tell you?
Yes.
Now, you bring a friend around and your mama be like, that's not your friend. Listen to your mama. Mamas be knowing. Mamas be knowing.
I had a friend. She was like, is that your friend? They'll set you up and they'll say, how? I'm going to say Susan. How you know Susie? Is Susie your friend? How you know Susie?
I mean,
you know?
yeah, Susie my friend.
Okay, they not your friend. Yeah. Because they know that Susie was talking about you like a dog, and now Susie's smiling in your face.
Exactly. So those are what we define as, our levels of friendship. You may have a different set or a different list, but this is what we really, really go by. And we think it covers pretty much every, type of scenario. But go through your list of people that you, interact with. Figure out who's who. Stop calling the friend the best friend. Stop calling the work friend the mutual friend. Let's get it all cleared up, get it all straightened out, so that we can have successful relationships with these folks appropriately. Okay? Yes. So be sure to like, subscribe, and comment. We are always looking for your feedback on YouTube. Yep. Follow us on Instagram at Frening, Twitter at _Frening, and Facebook.
If you didn't see some of the old videos, you can go back. We have about 4 or 5 of them. Check those out. Frening is on Facebook is What About Your Friends on Facebook. Yes. Or if you type in Frening, you'll see both of us pop up. So thank you guys.
Thank you. As always, ciao.